Hello, I'm Susie Howard from MME Group. We're employment market experts. Welcome to Me Time, the employment newsroom, where I give you insights into the employment market. Now, if you're an employer or a hiring manager, I want to ask you a big favour. So I'm speaking on behalf of all job seekers out there at all levels, and I want to ask you not to let your applicants down gently. It may sound odd, but believe it or not, it's actually affecting their ability to secure other work. These last few weeks, we've really seen a massive lift in recruitment activity. And as predicted, it's mostly within the contracting space. A bit of a risk limitation tactic by employers. And during that time, we've spoken to hundreds of people, available, talented people. And we've encountered a real problem, which is limiting their ability to say yes to these contracts. And that's that they're waiting on a decision from an interview, sometimes a second interview, for a permanent role. Now, if you think from their perspective, imagine you've had an interview, you're interested, starts before Christmas, but you haven't heard for a week, you chase, there's no news, you need to work. What should you do? Should you take the 6-week assignment you've just been offered, or should you wait? And that situation is actually breaking the hardiest and most resilient of job seekers. Now, I realise that the recruitment process can take time, and sometimes a decision hasn't actually been made, but often it has. And I also know that it can be really hard to let people down, especially without a tangible reason. And this can lead to that kind of rejection process being pushed down the list. It's delayed, it's sometimes not even actually done. And that really impacts the applicant who just wants to know one way or another. So I'm asking you to please just tell them. As I said before, the decision might not have been made, and that's really frustrating for everyone involved. It's normally due to uncertainty that you've actually seen the best person on the market. Is this the best the market's got to offer? And that's really normal. But my advice is twofold. Firstly, set a timeline and stick to it. If you have clear expectations of how long it will take, so will the applicant. And it's easier to make decisions. If at the end of it you're still not found someone, you're still not sure, start again. Secondly, after each interview, build in some time to debrief. This can keep everyone in the room and help to minimize time delays. So I suggest making a yes or no call on each candidate. Try to assess each person on their own merits rather than on other people you've seen or are yet to see. Review the interview against the key criteria, your job, your boss, your culture match, and decide whether you'd actually hire them at that very stage. And then moving quickly really helps to manage the psychology of recruitment, helps to keep preferred applicants engaged in the full process, and it prevents losing them to another employer who was quicker, made them feel wanted. And that's something actually all hiring managers are telling us they're experiencing at the moment, that they're losing out because they weren't quick enough. It also helps people move on. So for advice on how to reject an applicant or how MME can streamline the candidate communication element for you, or take it off your hands completely, click in the link below to get a call back. Thanks for watching. See you next time on Me Time.